In this video, I'm going to give you the description, the price, and my opinions on the new Coil Brawler. And this came out with the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 update from Rockstar. And I have a lot of mixed feelings about this car, so let's get to it. First of all, this car is fairly expensive. I believe it's the most expensive off-road vehicle now. But it has its ups and downs. This car is fully upgraded, I can tell you that much. I have it fully upgraded, but there's a lot of downs to this car. I mean, they may be ups for you guys, but for me, they're all downs, and there's a couple of advantages, but not very many. So, I'm just going to come right off the bat and tell you that if you're looking for an off-road racer, don't buy this car. Unless you're a very good driver and can handle cars that don't have very good braking, and but this car is only good for speed. That's the only thing it's good for. Everything else it kind of struggles with. So I'm going to bring this to Los Santos Customs if I can find it. Crap. Having kind of an off night tonight. I'm losing my place. Alright. So, let's head up to Los Santos Customs here. I'll show you everything you can do to the car, and then I'll show you the price of it, and then I will give you my opinions on it and show you what the car can do and what it can't do and everything else. So, let's get started. So here we are at Los Santos Customs.
What brings you in today?
Alright, here we are. So let's repair it.
Do the trick.
Armor, brakes, obviously. Bumpers, you can either have the stock front bumper, which looks like that. I think it kind of looks ugly, so you have to spruce it up a bit. Bull bar and lights there, or you can have bull bar with winch and lights, which I like that one better. I think that one looks good. So I have that one on it. Then there's either a stock rear bumper with a bumper bar, or with bumper bar and a spare tire. There's that. Then the chassis. You can put a roll cage in. I'll go to the front view so you can see it. There it is. And it also gives you racing seats as well. Engine, obviously. As I mentioned in some of the other videos, Rockstar added 3 new horns to this game. I'm not going to go through them right now, but there are 3 new classic horns in the game, so you can go and explore for yourself and find those. Lights, xenon lights, and the neon lights underneath. You can do license plate, obviously, respray. I kind of was going for the Batmobile theme with this car. Just thought it kind of looked cool. If you sell it, you're going to get $566,000 after it's fully upgraded. Suspension. It starts out at that height. I highly, highly recommend that you put it down to race suspension, though, if you're going to get this car. Because, first of all, when it's this high, it's top heavy. And I've heard from some of my other friends that left it at this height that it rolls over very easily when it's at that height. If you're taking a tight turn, it flips over easily. This helps to keep it grounded more if you put it on race suspension. That'll keep it grounded, it'll keep it level, and you'll be able to take turns a little more easily. Transmission, obviously, turbo, wheels, windows, the whole 9 yards there. So, you can do a lot to this car, a lot of different things. Oh wait, I have to show you the roof. Why did I skip the roof? So you can either have spotlights with a rack, or spotlights with the rack and spare tire. And I decided to just do the spotlights with rack since I already have a spare tire on the back, so, there's that. That's everything in Los Santos Customs for this car. Now let's go on to the San Andreas Super Autos. Is that what it is? No, Legendary Motorsports, I'm sorry. Losing my mind tonight. Legendary Motorsports, and there it is. The Coil Brawler, $715,000. So, let me click on this real quick, I'll show you some things. 6.2 seconds, 0 to 60, 135 miles per hour top speed. I think that's wrong, but after it's upgraded and everything, I think it's wrong, but and 400 horsepower. I think it's much higher than that after it's upgraded. So now we go into the brutal part. I'm going to tear this car to shreds, and I apologize to anybody that likes it, but I would venture to tell you not to buy this car if you're looking for an off-road racer. If you're just looking to have fun with a car or whatever, sure, buy it. Or just to say that you have all the cars from the update, sure, buy it. But I bought this car. It was the first car I bought when the update came out, and I kind of regret it, but I don't. I kind of wish I would have bought the supercar first instead of this. And I wish I would have tested this out first too. But this car, first off, it's definitely not worth the price that they're asking for it. For the price that they're asking, it should be able to do a lot more than it does, and it should be able to drive a lot better than it does. Now, the only thing, like I mentioned before, this car is good for is speed. And as you can see, it frickin' flies. And it is a very quick car, it's very fast. So, trying to get full speed for you if the traffic will deal with me. There you go, that's full speed for you right there. Now imagine this on dirt, because it goes the same speed on land, or on asphalt as it does on dirt. And that's the one thing that I really like about it, because most off-road vehicles, no matter what vehicle it is, but even the off-road vehicles, and it's disheartening that they go slower on off-road than they do when they're on-road. So, but this car is different. It goes the same speed off and on-road. So, that's the nice part about it. Now I'm going to grill it. The bad part about it is, the only thing it's good for is speed. Other than that, braking is absolutely deplorable. It's terrible. It is, if any of you have purchased either the Slam Van or the Hot Knife, you know how bad the braking is on those two cars. It's about as bad as that, and I'll show you exactly why in a second. Let me get up to full speed, and I'm going to hit the truck or a car. Okay, hang on. We got to get up to full speed again, and then I'll hit the brake, I'll slam on the brakes, and you'll see how long it takes to stop. Now, I want you to imagine when I hit the brake, right now, or wait, not now, hang on. I want you to imagine that you are in the middle of a race, and there's a tight turn coming up. I'm going to slam on the brakes right now. It takes forever to stop. Now, it's not quite as bad as the Slam Van or the Hot Knife, but if you're on dirt, remember, it takes longer to stop on dirt than it does on asphalt. And this car is no exception to that, even though it is an off-road car. See, brakes, still not slowing down. Now we finally start to slow down. There you go. So, braking is terrible. Turning is not that great. Off-road. On-road, it's not bad. But off-road, when you get up to speed, you really have to brake, which it doesn't brake. But you have to brake early if you're coming into a turn, and you have to be able to control it. And it spins out very, very easily, which is the other thing I don't like about it. You have to be careful how hard you turn and when you turn. It is not easy to control at all off-road, unless you have a straightaway. If you have a straightaway, you're going to blow every single off-road vehicle in this game away, including the Sanchez, which is the dirt bike. I was racing the other night, and we were on the straightaway, and I passed the Sanchez when it was going full speed, and I still wasn't at full speed. So, this is definitely the best off-road vehicle for speed, but probably the worst when it comes to braking and turning. So, I would say if you're looking for a good racer, this is not the car for you. I would stick with the Sanchez, and because most off-road races on this game are pretty technical and they have a lot of turns in them. There are only a few, such as Field Trip and just Deserts, where there's a lot of straightaways, if you guys remember those races. That's the only two races I can think of right now this car would be good on. All the other ones, like on the side of a mountain, if you're racing on the side of a mountain, forget it. You're going to have to use something different besides this car, because there's no way it's going to brake in time to take the sharp turns on the mountain. You'll be rolling down the bottom of the mountain and have to respawn. Now, I consider myself a good racer, and I have trouble controlling this car, so I would venture to tell you not to purchase this car if you're looking for a good race car, but if you're looking to just have fun with it, sure, go ahead and purchase it and upgrade it. So you have to remember, though, whenever you purchase a car, you always have to add, if you're of level, you have to add about $300,000 onto it to upgrade. So this car would probably end up being just over $1 million after you purchase it and upgrade it to the fullest. So those are my opinions on it and what I think. So you could take it for what it's worth, or you could find out for yourself. But I'm just trying to save you guys some money and tell you, if you're looking for a race car, for a good off-road race car, don't buy this car. It is fast, but it's a saving. You might think it's fast and, oh, it's a good race car and everything. Can't brake it, it can't turn off-road. It has a lot of trouble with it. Sometimes it oversteers, sometimes it understeers, and it's just, see, like, even right here, it's having trouble. But I had to brake almost completely at that turn. So, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry I'm such a downer on this car, but it has yet to prove itself to me, especially on sharp turns and everything, and brake-wise. So thanks for watching, and subscribe to our YouTube page, like our videos, and also like our Facebook page as well, and turn on the notifications for it, and you'll be notified anytime we start a stream on YouTube or on Twitch. We stream on YouTube fairly often, and we also like to chat with the chat box with our fans. So definitely watch out for our streams and go ahead and view them, and you can stay up to date with everything the Mafia Godfathers are doing. And we hope to talk to you soon. Thanks for watching, and have a good day. Stay tuned for more from Mafia Godfathers.